Welcome to Cooking with Kayla. I'm Kayla, one of the registered dietitians here at San Antonio Regional Hospital, and today we're going to be making one of my favorite treats, chia seed pudding. It's great for a dessert and it also makes a great breakfast. So we have all of our ingredients ready and we're all set to get started. The magic for this chia seed pudding lies in the chia seeds. The chia seeds are these tiny little seeds and they're extra magical because what they do is they absorb any liquid that we put into them. And so when we're gonna mix in our chia seeds with our milk, it's gonna absorb the liquid and expand. Chia seeds are great because they're an excellent source of fiber. Just 1 tablespoon has about 4 to 5 grams of fiber, which is great for healthy digestion, helping us to stay full, and it's gonna be an excellent dessert or breakfast. So today I have 1% milk. You could use any kind of milk you like. I'm using 1% milk because it's lower in the saturated fat. Saturated fat is hard on our heart. And so we want to do the 1% or non-fat milk, or you could certainly do an unsweetened plant-based milk like almond milk or coconut milk, whatever kind of milk you like. We have 1.5 cups here. And next I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Maple syrup's going to be our sweetener today. So I'm gonna put that in, and then we're gonna add our flavor in. Our flavor today is gonna be 1 teaspoon of vanilla. You could use almond extract, lemon extract would probably be great here. Any kind of flavoring that you like, really. We're just gonna give it a little bit of a whisk to mix all those flavors together. And now we're gonna add in our chia seeds. We have 1/4 cup. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which is something extra special about this, which is great for our heart health, helps reduce inflammation, and if you don't want to eat salmon or another kind of food that's high in omega-3s, this is a nice plant-based source to do that. So we're going to add in 1/4 cup of our chia seeds, and they really start expanding right away. So we want to whisk it all together until it's all combined. And that looks good. And so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna allow this to sit for about 10 minutes so that it can kind of start to absorb some of that liquid into the chia seeds. And then we wanna be sure to give it another stir before we store it in the refrigerator so that we don't get any clumps. So I'll be right back. So as you can see, we've allowed our chia seed pudding to sit for about 10 minutes. You can see that the chia seeds are separating from the milk, and that's why it's really important to give it a good stir after about 10 minutes to make sure that everything is well combined, because those chia seeds really absorb that moisture really quickly. We don't want any clumps in our chia seed pudding. So give it a good whisk until all of the clumps are removed. And now it should set a lot better in the refrigerator. I like to refrigerate this at least another 15 minutes or up to overnight. And so I'm gonna put this away, and then I'm gonna show you how to prepare some fruit and different things to make a delicious chia seed pudding or parfait. So I allowed my chia pudding to sit overnight, and so you'll see that the chia seeds have mixed with the milk mixture to form kind of a gel, and so we have a pudding consistency. If you wanted to have a thicker pudding, you would want to use more chia seeds, and if you wanted a thinner pudding, then you would use less chia seeds. And so this is about the consistency I like. And so a serving is going to be about 1/2 cup. And so I'm going to measure that in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how that we can build a little bit of a parfait for yourself for breakfast or for dessert, or if you're having a special celebration with a loved one. One of my favorite things to do is to actually pair it with some fruit. So I have some raspberries, blueberries, and some strawberries that I cut up. And something I really like to do with some clean strawberries with clean hands is to make little hearts out of the strawberries. So what I did is I just cut in little slices, and then we're gonna cut a little V shape, and you have a cute little heart to put on the top of your parfait. I'll just cut a couple more. It works especially well with the end pieces. You just cut a little V in there, and you have a heart. Isn't that sweet? And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a few of my berries at the bottom here. My hands are clean, so I'll just use my hands. I have some blueberries, some raspberries. We'll just sprinkle some cut up strawberries here to put at the bottom. And next we're gonna add in our chia seed pudding that we just made. We'll just pour that in. Look how delicious that looks. It actually smells really good. You could even make this a chocolate chia pudding. How special would that be by adding some cocoa powder into this? And then next I'm gonna top with a few more of our raspberries and some blueberries. If you wanted to have an even more dramatic layered effect, you would just wanna make a thicker chia pudding so that they would stand tall on there. We'll add a few sliced strawberries. And then I'm going to top it with a couple of our cute hearts that we made. And look at this! How sweet! We made ourselves a delicious chia pudding that we could have as a treat for ourselves or to share with a loved one. Makes a delicious breakfast or a dessert or a snack for any time. I think I'll take a taste. Make sure to get some of the fruit in there. Filled it extra full, didn't I? Rich and creamy and delicious. I'm so happy that you could join me today for this episode of Cooking with Kayla. See you next time, and remember, be gentle with yourself.